Hello everybody, and today we're talking about how Minitune is tricking like all his fans on Twitter. So if you guys don't know who Minitune is, basically he's the creator of the Roblox game Piggy. Now Piggy is kind of like a survival game slash puzzle game, how you try to work out and try to escape in the end. Now this game has a ton of lore behind it, a ton of different characters that even portray people in real life, so it's pretty crazy. And I personally don't really like the entire concept of Piggy having to open up puzzles. Of course it is kind of growing on me, but I really like the lore, as the lore is always like my favorite part of anything. So I make sure to keep up with all the lore. I'm even like following like Piggy Leaks, which usually posts a whole bunch of Piggy stories, etc., and explains different stuff, and posts just Easter eggs from the map. So this account has a lot to do with the situation that happened inside of this video with Minitune tricking everybody. So basically Piggy Leaks obviously gets their leaks from Minitune's inventory, certain stuff that normal people wouldn't be able to see or wouldn't think of, and that's how they get their leaks. People submit it in, etc. So they found a new audio inside of Minitune's inventory, and it was titled Grafee Betrayal. They actually tweeted about this multiple times, first saying, apparently an audio of grafee has been found in Minitune's inventory by Piggy News Leaks. This could be one of the two skins coming to Chapter 4. Grafee is supposed to betray us in Chapter 4. And then finally showing the audio that shows Grafee's betrayal from Minitune's inventory. I'm pretty sure this tactic has been used before to try to figure out stuff like the plot and the new upcoming stuff that's going to happen in the next chapter. However, this time, Minitune had something to say about it. Now, before I tell you what Minitune tricked everybody with, if you don't play Piggy, you probably don't know this, but Grafee's actually like a side character, and they pretty much had no reason to betray us, etc. So it would make no sense since they have like nothing to do with the story. They're kind of just like a side character, like I said. So it made really no sense. People were arguing about it, saying it's impossible or the leak shows it, and eventually Minitune decided to respond. Someone tweeted out saying, "Hey, the real Minitune, at Piggy News Leaks leaked a huge plot spoiler. Just wanted to let you know." Minitune replied to them saying, "I've started to enjoy falsely naming things in my inventory." Now this is honestly priceless, because this means that pretty much anything inside the future from Minitune's inventory cannot be trusted, because he could have possibly renamed it to something else, or it could be true, but there's always the possibility that he could have just renamed it to something random, or of course a false spoiler, as I like to call them. So Minitune basically just like tricked Piggy Leaks into thinking that Grafee was going to go ahead and betray us, but actually that's not true, just a false spoiler. So since so many people follow Piggy Leaks, pretty much the entire community was tricked because of this. And if Minitune had never said anything, I guarantee people would still be believing that Grafee is going to betray us. Minitune also replied to somebody else. They said, "I knew it from the beginning. Grafee's betrayal sounded sus, lol." Minitune replied saying he barely had any backstory or general character information for his betrayal to make any impact or sense. Because obviously for somebody to betray somebody else, there has to be some kind of lead up to it, and it would make it way more interesting and way more of an impact rather than somebody just randomly betraying us as like a side character. So after all this was exposed and Minitune told everybody, the Piggy News account said, "Now, Minitune is falsely naming things in his inventory to prevent theories from leaks. Due to the leakers that just leaked the audio of Grafee's betrayal, just like Piggy News Leaks, people have started to make a lot of false theories about Grafee possibly going to betray us." Now, of course, some people were actually mad at Piggy News, not Piggy News Leaks, because of course they retweeted the whole Grafee is supposed to betray us in Chapter 4. Someone said, "Mr. Piggy News, you retweeted, you know. You said that, and I quote, Grafee is supposed to betray us in Chapter 4. No hate, just informing you." Piggy News says, "Supposed to doesn't mean it's confirmed. I had planned that it wouldn't be true." I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure about that one, Chief. I'm not sure if they actually knew or not. Of course, usually his inventory was reliable before, so I mean, like, now you can pretty much not trust anything from his inventory. So obviously, I bet Minitune was having a laugh as soon as everybody was saying, "Oh, Grafee's gonna betray us." He managed to trick so many people, to be honest, and it's so funny because you guys should not be believing every single thing that came out of his inventory. So I thought this was pretty interesting, even if you don't know any of the Piggy lore, etc. I thought it was pretty interesting that Minitune would trick so many people at the exact same time, almost as if it's like an April Fool's joke, and I'd love to see him do one of those where he just like leaks a huge plot spoiler that happens to not actually be true, just to troll all these people who are always looking for leaks, spoilers, etc. to share with everybody. Make sure you just troll all of those people at the exact same time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you found this extremely interesting, or at least have some fun watching it. Of course, I might make a video just playing one of the chapters of Piggy. I don't really play them very often, but sometimes I do whenever there's a new one. So tell me down below if you actually want a gameplay of me playing Piggy on a new chapter that comes out. Not the one that just came out though, because of course it's kind of old already. After it comes out, it's kind of like completely finished on the chapter side of the future, because I feel like that would be kind of cool to play. Anyways, yeah, like the video, subscribe, notifications on, and follow me on Twitter to get updates like this instantly. and join my Discord down below. Finally, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.